All right, another replay game
Prepare for battle.
on January 31st of 2019 as we continue to do these replay games. There's a lot of them, and honestly, I didn't think this would be as tiring. I don't know. Had quite a few Techies replays, quite a few long replays, but we'll take a look at this one. Radiant, they go with the Lion, the Alchemist, Kunkka, Clockwork, and Pango. It's a 4 Clockwork and a 5 Lion. Meanwhile, Arc Warden with the Lifestealer, Bounty Hunter, Undying, and Rubik. And this is... what is this? Is this a farming Rubik?
30 seconds to battle.
It doesn't look like it. Undying goes for the Orb of Venom. You've got Bounty Hunter, he's got the Orb of Venom also. We'll see. But Arc Warden is setting up over towards mid. Lifestealer in the safe lane. We'll see how this goes. And Kunkka calling GG's. He's sitting mid, I guess.
The battle begins.
The bounty runes are quarantined off. 3 there for the Dire. Making sure the Alchemist can't come to it. Which is always nice. So let's see how this evolves, as it will be Undying and Rubik in the off lane with a Bounty Hunter supporting the Lifestealer. And then, of course, you've got Arc Warden. Meanwhile, mid, of course, you've got the Kunkka. Safe lane will be the Alchemist, who, of course, goes into the Greevil's Greed level 1. And then off lane is the Pangolier, which we see quite often. At least back then, I think we saw Pango more in the 3 than anywhere else. And he still plays a 3 position. I don't think he plays anywhere else, really. Yeah, so mid Arc Warden. Arc Warden in the late game is going to be interesting. We'll see what the build ends up being. Usually it's a Midas for Arc Warden, using that Tempest Double. This is pretty old Arc Warden, too. Tombstone with the Decay early, and the Telekinesis brings him right back next to it. And First Blood for Devour. Nice. So we'll see how this works out for the Undying, who is, yeah, in a core role.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Telekinesis comes out again with a Fade Bolt. Earth Spike, stopping them in their tracks, and now the Bounty Hunter top dies to the Pangolier. And that's with the help of the Clockwork coming in. He had Cogs. I don't believe he had the Battery Assault before that. And he ends up getting the kill onto the Bounty Hunter. Meanwhile, bottom, you did have that 2-man stun that kept the Alchemist alive, but he's in a little bit of trouble, and he's forced to really sit conservatively back as he goes for the Wand as well as the Salve. And a drain for a moment. What is this patch? This is... ugh, I have no idea. This is a long time ago. Let's put it that way. Battery Assault coming in, and... oh, Swashbuckle. Bounty Hunter dead again, so it's 2 kills here for the Radiant early. And Alchemist's lane may not be going that well, but at least the other lane is going well for them, as well as mid. Arc Warden sitting close to what this Kunkka has. Kunkka sitting at level 3. And using that Tidebringer to hit away at the Arc Warden, making this lane a little bit harder for him as he continues to litter the lane with Spark Wraiths. Bottom, they've got 3 heroes here rotating the Clockwork. Lion in a lot of trouble. The Fade Bolt hits the Alchemist. That's going to be one. They'll look for a second. Down goes the Lion. Now, you need to be careful if you're the Undying. And, ooh, goes down, I believe, to the Battery Assault and the help of these other heroes. And then Kunkka gets a kill onto this Arc Warden mid. And this Bounty Hunter is still level 1. He'll take over in the mid lane to get a little bit of experience. He should probably stay relatively close, but avoiding the Tidebringer, of course. Or at least trying to, as he's looking for that level 2. And there he finally has it. Jesus. Kunkka now. It's double damage towards top. Arc Warden taking a lot of harassment. They know that the Bounty Hunter is here. And the Janata comes out with the Spark Wraith sitting over in the mid lane. And now the Dust comes in. They've got the Battery Assault as well as the Cogs locking up this Bounty Hunter. The Torrent hits. Rubik comes over, and the double damage was picked up by the Clockwork. So the rotation in, they kill the Bounty Hunter. They'll get the kill. And this Observer Ward is okay. And has been okay, but this is opening it up for Alk. Tombstone again with the decay. Finding that line. Clockwork comes over, but I'm not too sure he wants to be in this position. The Tombstone nearby definitely doesn't want to Cogs the Undying, but you look at the decay and the Fable comes in, and yes, another kill. And oh, Kunkka goes down to the Arc Warden. Arc Warden also falls there. It's a bloodbath, 6-6. Spike coming in. As the Lion trying to run away, he ends up falling to the Lifestealer. Lion comes in to try and get the kill. Now, the clock's been doing okay. 7-6 though. And a 1,000 net worth lead. One of the things I remember back in the day when Alchemist was such a popular pick is Pangolier is in a lot of trouble. The Shuriken toss comes out. The open wounds will be fading in a moment. And he doesn't have Swashbuckle or anything, so the Infest pop to get the kill. The Dust comes out. You got the Cogs as well as the Battery Assault, but this is looking like way more damage than he's able to handle. Oh, the Earth Spike. Still able to run away, but the Kunkka, meanwhile, mid gets the Torrent out, the Spark Wraith, but Arc Warden's dead again. Oy, 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 oy. Kunkka ends up surviving once more.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tombstone dropped down once more as this Undying is already level 6. X comes out as well as the Torrent. And now the Undying has to try and run. He's got the Soul Rip. The stun comes in. Undying still on the run. Can he get a decay off? Stays alive for a moment. Needs to get into the trees. Oh, but the Acid Spray won't be able to get another decay off. Ends up dying. Meanwhile, top Earthspike comes in with the Rubik rotating. They've got the Telekinesis. They'll get themselves the Lion. They look for the Pangolier, as well as the Cogs Battery Assault coming in from the Clockwork. And Shuriken Toss, Swashbuckle, not enough damage. They lose the Rubik, but they'll lose Clockwork. And now they've got the open wounds coming out, looking for this Pangolier, who tries to Swashbuckle away, actually turns back because Lion's here, but there's the Infest Pop. Shield Crash comes in, and it's 10-9 in favor of the Dire. Clockwork again coming through with the battery salt, as well as the Cogs getting yet another kill onto the Bounty Hunter.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Boat coming through. Ends up being short. They've got the Cogs pushing the Lifestealer. There's the stun with the Torrent. And Lifestealer trying to get out of here. Does have Rage to move away. Bounty Hunter coming in. The Battery Assault trying to work, but the Janata slows him up. And now, with Bounty Hunter going in, it allows him to Tidebringer and get the kill to the Lifestealer, and he dies as well.
Furled your sails, but good.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bounty Hunter coming in actually ends up killing that Clockwork. It's 12-2, the game sitting back even. Alchemist gets the Armlet, now going into the Silver Edge. And then you've got the Kunkka going for first item, Daedalus. Oh my. First item, Daedalus. That's insane. Critify with the Twitch Prime sub. Twitch. Thank you very much. Remember, there's Chinese Dota tonight. Meanwhile, Devour again, this Undying almost getting a little bit too confident in himself, but he's got the Rubik. The stun comes out and ends up dying. But they clean up the Pangolier. They'll also find the Clockwork. Alchemist comes in, but the Tombstone's still down. You have to be careful. Lion trying to get away. He's on the run. One more shot. Shuriken comes in, and they will get the kill. And I believe Rubik was able to successfully TP out. As well as the exit. Now the Tempest doubles, but the boat gets onto all three of them, and Bounty Hunter just runs in, and he's dead once again. They'll kill the Arc Warden, they'll find the Clockwork in return. The Tempest double does all he can with Undying coming over. I mean, that is the Bounty Hunter just running in to die once more. Unstable Concoction. And another kill here, that time for the Alchemist.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
As the Bounty Hunter tries to run away. Who's got this Yules already?
We'll take that.
It's the Undying who's got the Yules. There's the track, Telekinesis, Tombstone, Rolling Thunder attempt. But the Stolen Swashbuckle gets the kill, and that is a track kill for the Dire. $16-15, the game is just sitting even so far. Spark Wraith placed behind, but again, the X comes out as well as the boat, and now with the Torrent landing, he's dead. And just getting caught out too many times as this Arc Warden. 1765 back from the Clockwork, who ended up dying just a moment ago. Lifestealer, meanwhile, he's got the armlet. He's going into an Echo Saber, just rips through that lion. Kunkka comes over, who's got the Crystallis as well as the Demon Edge, going into the Daedalus first. This won't be too much of a regret, considering he's got an Alchemist on the team. Give him a Moon Shard if he wants, but they've got the Clockwork with the hook. Unstable Concoction flies in, but there's the Telekinesis. With the Rolling Thunder Shield Crash, Bounty Hunter is dead for what is the 7th time already. They'll clean up the Clockwork. Swashbuckle, double kill here for the Pangolier. And now the Decay comes out, but they've got the Euls to stop the TP. Arc Warden comes over, but the Kunkka's in. Shield Crash once again. The Spark Wraith comes out. The boat coming through. You need to be careful. Swashbuckle away as well as the Dust Blade down. They've got the Tidebringer. They'll kill off the Pango. Torrent hits. Down goes the Arc Warden. The Unstable Concoction onto the Undying. They'll get the gold here onto the Arc Warden's Tempest Double. They need to be careful because Lion's here with a stun. Track comes out. Unstable Concoction charged up once again. They've got the Shuriken Toss that hits the Alchemist as well as the Lion. That's gonna help the Undying survive for a little bit longer to get the Euls out onto the Alchemist. And he's able to escape. Acid Spray stolen by Rubik. Telekinesis thrown down onto the Lion, get the stun.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Lifestealer's been farming here pretty much unhinged the entire time, or uncontested. And then you take a look, as net worth wise, it's Alchemist at the top of the net worth. No surprise he's an Alchemist, but Kunkka keeping up with him, which is a little bit more of a surprise. He's got the Daedalus, so this is really going to help him get these pickoffs. I mean, with the Tidebringer, this could just be dirty. And that's exactly what I was looking for. Gets a double kill. Rubik and Bounty Hunter are dead off the Tidebringer cleave with the Daedalus.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That is
Dire's structure
disgusting.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
This Arc Warden doesn't even have a Midas yet. That is how far behind the Arc Warden is. It's got 3,700 net worth. Your net worth is on an off-lane Undying, who's about to die again. And a Lifestealer who hasn't really been involved all too much. The X with the boat. Tidebringer once again. The Soul Rip staying alive for a moment, avoids the Torrent, but ends up being right-clicked down by the Kunkka, who's now lifted up. He's got track on him. Trying to get the Tidebringer to get a kill here. Bounty Hunter, you might want to move away because Tidebringer, again, is going to do a lot of damage to your team, but it's a 10-time spree taken away from the Kunkka. Again, Bounty Hunter, you need to watch your position.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Just constantly coming in and putting his team in almost jeopardy. Ooh, nice. Ulti to steal there with the hook shot. Pango. Just trying to farm up. He's got free farm right now, as meanwhile in the jungle is the Lion. He should be dead pretty easily, honestly. And boat. That comes through. You know, with the Lifestealer, Kunkka could be dead again, and despite having this Daedalus, he's in a lot of trouble, but the Alchemist gets the kill, and it's a good Torrent. That keeps him alive.
Is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
And they get the tier 1 tower mid.
Radiant's middle tower is under
This should be the Midas recipe coming in,
Radiant's
and
middle
it will
tower
be.
has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shield crash stolen. X marks the spot on the bounty hunter with the torrent. And he's got the cleave available to him to immediately get the kill, but they've got the tombstone down. The boat comes in. The finger's going to be thrown to the Undying, but they already get the kill on the Kunkka. Now they work over at the Lion, but Undying dies to the Alchemist. Point blank hook shot right into the Alchemist. I don't quite understand that. You were definitely dead on that one. The rage gets used, and Alchemist is dead to the Arc Warden. This Arc Warden just has Midas. Rips through you, and now he's on the run because Clockwork's probably getting the return kill, but Lifestealer ends up chomping through this Lion, and now looking over at the Pangolier. He's got the Desolator and Armlet doing so much damage, tries to assume where he's going to go with the Swashbuckle. Has open wounds in 2 seconds. Should be able to get this kill as well. Oh, there's the Rage, and yeah, that is a mega kill streak, and the Clockwork's gonna be found. Oh no. Kill after kill after kill after kill. Just going the Dire's way. That's insane. Found. Unstable Concoction could be stolen, but he's not going to be able to get out of the stun, regardless of that fact. And Infest, track, one more shot, and a lot of gold going for the Lifestealer. Thought Alp should be getting more gold than the Lifestealer. He isn't famous for being a fast farmer.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, Lifestealer just had an open lane, and they didn't really contest it too well. And then Kunkka, who started really well, picked up this Daedalus, has been killed 3 times in a row, so
Dire's top tower is
he's
under
really
attack.
slowed down. And another kill for the Lifestealer. Having the Deso and the
Radiant's
Armlet,
bottom tower is under attack.
that's huge. I played Lifestealer earlier today. Did not go
Dire's
well.
top tower is
My
under
supports had a combined 31 deaths or something like that.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Lifestealer now with the Echo
Radiant's bottom
Saber.
tower is under attack.
Now it's only 3,000 net worth ahead. Lifestealer is doing so much work for this Dire team. Swashbuckle coming in. And there's the stolen boat, but no X to lock him in. So boat's very hard to hit when you don't have the lockdown on top of it. Hook shot available. They need to be careful of their positioning. They go over for the Kunkka. Can they get there in time to get the Yules off? No, they can't. They don't find anybody. Another team. Giving the Kunkka to his own regard, but oh, Arc Warden dying mid. Solo to this Alchemist.
Structures are fortified.
Kunkka X trying to clean up these creeps. Has picked up that Blink Dagger, gets pulled back, but the Lifestealer comes in. They've also got the Bounty Hunter,
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
who's now
Dire's
infested.
bottom tower is under attack.
And Kunkka doesn't retreat all the way. He saw the Lifestealer and the Bounty Hunter there, I believe. I don't understand that. That's some hyper greed. Why am I lagging? Am I losing frames though on my stream? No. I'm just not getting the FPS I would like. And another kill there for the Lifestealer, but they go over mid. Hook shot. Nice combination with the hook shot and the unstable concoction. Now the Arc Warden in a lot of trouble as he's locked in via the cogs. They'll throw the track out on the Alchemist, but it's not going to do anything. The Lifestealer's coming in. Gotta be careful. They're gonna TP to the shrine. Lifestealer's a genius. Oh, but the bash is. Oh, no. Oh, that would have been fantastic. Alright, I'm getting a little bit of slowdown here. Let's close some tabs. Close this, this. What else can we close? Well, let's close this for now. Actually, let's close it all and reopen it. Sometimes that works when you're lagging a little bit. Could just be the replay that is stuttering.
Haste.
Medallion for the bounty hunter. It's also got the spirit vessel. I think this is back before the neutering of spirit vessel too. I have to restart my computer. Actually, you know what? I want to pause the stream. Because it should be coming through pretty well. It's just lagging on my end too. They come around on the... Oh my god. They come around on the Kunkka and they're just able to rip on through him. Not dropping any frames. The FPS is 60. Things are okay. Yule's coming out onto the Lion. And just is able to TP out again. The Arc Warden dead. He just has Boots of Travel Midas. That's it. That is it. It's just horrible.
Radiant structures are
Lifestealer is
fortified.
for sure winning this game for them. Or at least holding it open until Arc Warden's able to do anything. The tracks are out. They've got the information.
Dire's top tower
The
is
problem
under attack.
is, like, I don't know.
We'll take
The
that.
Dire need to get their second core online. Their Arc Warden has almost as much net worth as their 5-position Rubik. That's just awful. And they'll spot the Undying. Unstable Concoction with the quick right clicks coming out from the Alchemist.
More refinement.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is falling.
And Hookshot comes out. That's going to be through onto the Bounty Hunter. They'll get the kill, but the Telekinesis is there. It's not going to matter with the Battery Assault being stolen by the Rubik. And Undying does end up stunning himself. I mean, Alchemist ends up stunning himself. Undying's dead. But leaving the Lifestealer to his own accord, level 20, has the Nullifier. He's got 4 items. He's at 15,000 net worth. He feels pretty big. And the Arc Warden... I mean, he's going to be getting Midas Gold, Track Gold, so that's, you know, good. $6,000 net worth. That's the lead that the Radiant have, and it hasn't felt that good, at least in recent fights. So Alchemist going for the Abyssal Blade. You've got the Kunkka going into his second Daedalus. He did start it. He wanted to go double Daedalus to start the game, and it's actually an Axe picked up for the Alk. We'll see if that's straight onto the Lion, or straight onto the Clockwork, who finds another hook shot. Again, Arc Warden just so dead. So dead.
Stay dead.
Battery Assault doing so much damage. And the Dire just, this Arc Warden's dead 11 times. Unable to do anything, and now this Rubik's gonna be dead too. They picked up the Basher on the Pangolier, they come over, invade the top lane, get a kill on the Arc Warden as well as the Rubik. And Lifestealer just continuing to farm. He's trying to find an answer for his team, which has been backed up to the high ground. This is now a 9,000 net worth lead. Who did that Ags go to? Went to the Clockwork? I'm not shocked. He's been hitting his hook shots, really helping the team out.
Do it with flair. Homing in.
So now you gotta wonder, how do the Dire bring themselves back into this game?
Gold for my chest.
Haste.
And it's gonna be tough. It'll be quite the struggle here while they're, you know, trying to find an opening. And really, they need to play a little bit more conservatively, as they need Arc Warden to get some farm. He's got practically nothing. I believe he's going for a Maelstrom with this, right? Well, is this the old build of the Maelstrom? I believe it is. Kunkka coming in. Lifestealer is okay. And Lifestealer hit by the hook shot. He doesn't have rage for 7 seconds, so he's in a lot of trouble. The cleave. Whew. Lifestealer dead for the first time in like 30 minutes. Second time in 30 minutes, actually. Hook shot again, and now the finger comes out. Bounty Hunter dies. And look for the Arc Warden, and there's the stun coming through, as well as the hook shot onto the Rubik. They'll get themselves another kill. Lifestealer buys back. Maybe he could find some exit kills. What was stopping him before was the fact that he didn't have the rage to work with, but does get the kill this time around. He's got rage in 7, needs to be careful. Did he get the Yules on the Alchemist? Actually, yeah, it's the Yules from the Undying, and now Lifestealer is able to survive. Undying Yules himself two-shotting that Lion. And now the Alchemist is dead. So throwing the stun of the Undying is now given an opening for the Lifestealer. The hook shot hits the Kunkka, so he's able to escape. But that was... oh, man. Radiant had a huge opportunity to just end the game.
Ooh, bounty.
But kind of failed to stay focused.
Bounty.
So that throws Alchemist dead again. Arc Warden still... oh, God, he doesn't even have 9,000 net worth yet. 33 minutes into the game. It just, it hurts. I mean, that is a 338 gold per minute on a hero that is meant for farming. The Yule's onto the Clockwork. He 4-staffs away. Doesn't actually have a TP. He's dead. Pangolier, we haven't spoken about him that much recently. He's doing okay. Diffusal, Basher. Almost has the Abyssal.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Dire, though, they gotta hold on. They're in such a rough spot.
We'll take that.
Telekinesis, Shield Crash. Rolling Thunder. Oh, Shuriken. Stopping the TP, and now Undying moving forward. They've got the Yules, and Swashbuckle again. Still on the run, but ends up dying to the Undying. Alchemist almost level 25. But here comes Lifestealer. You gotta be careful. Muted and dead. Lifestealer is just that strong.
My belly bursts.
Meanwhile, bottom though lose the Undying. And a lot of trouble is the Clockwork, but again, he's got that hook shot with the Ag, so he's able to just get out of there. At least for now. I mean, he's tracked up, so he's got to be careful. Spark Wraith throwing him more to the hands of the Bounty Hunter. Trying to get the mana is a Lion. Oh, so much damage! But not enough to get a single kill. Hook shot whiffs again. Rocket Flare, TP attempt. Woo boy. Just getting out of there.
Radiant
All these heroes on the Dire. AC for the Alchemist. He's planning on finishing off this Abyssal Blade, so they're going to have 2 Abyssal Blades. Looking for a 3rd Daedalus. Kunk is looking for a 3rd Daedalus. We'll have 2 Abyssal Blades, and then it looks like it's Ag City. Ag City for the Alc. Ooh, Clockwork. And this game looked practically over moments ago. I mean, a couple minutes ago, it looked like the Radiant were just going to take over. And there was no way that the Dire were getting out of this one. But with more and more time, I mean, it does technically give the Arc Warden time to farm, though he's sitting at only 11,000 net worth. We'll see how it goes. As Arc Warden is just cleaned up. So again, Alchemist getting another kill. The Bash comes through. The Alchemist to the Lifestealer, who's now got a Abyssal Blade.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This has just been kind of hard for the Dire. They have a lot of weak heroes that can get killed very quickly. They're really heavily relying on the Lifestealer. Oh boy, Bounty Hunter again. Finger, one more shot, gets the kill. And this is a Lion that doesn't even have the Ag synth yet.
Immortality!
Flare spots the Undying. They don't have Bounty Hunter for another 20. Lifestealer's got the Abyssal Blade going into the boots of Travel. Arc Warden Now with a Dragon Lance, we'll see if that even turns into anything. But the hook shot with the Abyssal Blade, they look over at the Lifestealer who's got the Rage off, and now he's going to be able to turn it around with the Abyssal Blade coming out of the Tangle. But the Bash is coming through from the Alchemist, and they've dropped down the Tombstone as well as the bow coming in. That'll hit onto the Lifestealer, Undying's dead. Now the turn, Nullifier through onto the Alchemist with the Rolling Thunder coming over as well as the hook shot that's going to hit onto the Rubik. So Rubik tries to get away, but he throws a boat of his own. That lands on a bunch of these heroes. Now they might be able to get some exit kills. As they look over at the Kunkka, the Shuriken bounces over. That ends up killing the Lion. They get the first life off of the Kunkka. Hook shot once again, but now you're going in to a spot that's a little bit more risky. Kunkka comes through once more, and they end up killing the Pangolier. Lifestealer looks over at the Clockwork, Nullifier coming out, and you just need to hook shot away. But it's to the Kunkka and not too far, but now you're locked in here with the Lifestealer. These heroes don't have buyback either. You're playing with fire. Nullifier comes out. There's the Bash coming in onto the Alchemist. The boat. Torrent. Oh, the Infest and the kill. Oh, come on, Radiant. You are throwing this game away. The Lifestealer, an absolute madman. 22-6. He is single-handedly winning this game for the Dire.
Invisibility.
This is disgusting. Kunkka's gonna try it again.
So soon?
He needs to be careful.
Amazing what you'll find lying around. Precious bounty.
I need this Arc Warden to do something. Hook shot. Rubik. Net worth lead Alchemist. Now going into a Bloodthorn instead. Did he ever give the axe to the Lion? No, he didn't.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
I'll try to take the top shrine. Another Daedalus, like I said, being built here for the Kunkka. 60% on the cleave damage. Hitting very hard.
Arcane Reservoir.
Over mid, Rolling Thunder. Hook shot coming out. That's actually going to hit the Bounty Hunter. They've also got the Dust. Now they look for the cleave damage. They'll get the kill. The Tombstone's going to be laid down as well as the Finger being thrown to the Bounty Hunter. Now the Ghost Scepter used by the Clockwork. The Invisible Blade used on the Lifestealer to keep the Lion alive. So now you've got the Shield Crash, but there's the Rod of Atos. Nullifier. Bash is coming in. Lifestealer gets the kill. Meanwhile, bottom, Alchemist trying to take your base. Atos again. Alchemist in trouble. Nullifier. Dash. Needs another one, but the Abyssal Blade. Lifestealer again with another kill. There's the third Daedalus. Daedalus for the Kunkka. Going Sanjin Yasha for the lifestealer. And mid. Spirit Vessel onto the Bounty Hunter. He probably won't be dead. The Torrent lands onto the lifestealer and the hook shot away from the Clockwork. Arc Warden's still only sitting at 14,000 net worth. He's got that Dragonlance since. Still needs a whole bunch more as the hook shot comes in from Rubik. That's on cooldown for another 30 seconds.
Bountiful.
So, Lifestealer looking for the Pango kill. And ends up killing the Pango. Kunkka trying to come in. The cleave damage just isn't enough. The Arc Warden moves forward. Now they look at the line. They've got the open wounds again. And Jesus, they're just getting another kill. And they'll TP over to the Shrine. Because Clockwork, who's looking to kill this Bounty Hunter, doesn't know that Lifestealer is right behind him with open wounds once again. And there's the Rage, Bash, Nullifier track with the Shuriken toss, and trying to find an escape. But this is good positioning there from the Dire. They do eventually get the kill. Arc Warden dead once again.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now go for the bottom tier 2. MKB picked up here for the Alchemist. He's been indecisive with what items he wants to pick up. Look at the Kunkka though. In a lot of trouble. Bashed up, muted. Boat coming in, but that's not going to save his life. Kunkka's dead for 97 seconds. Doesn't actually have buyback either.
Death tax.
So 50 to 48, 2,000 net worth lead here for the Radiant.
Double damage.
For the Clockwork, they find him. They'll get the dashes. He's muted up. They'll get the kill. Meanwhile, top.
Radiant's middle
Alchemist
tower
was
is
trying to
under
push
attack.
out. As they lose the mid tier 2. Again, Dire just
Radiant's
continuing
middle
to
tower
hold on to this game. Let's take a look at the graph. Because this was a 15,000 net worth lead for the Radiant side. Game even at about 50 kills.
Visibility.
Dire do have control of the Roche Pit if they want to go in.
Radiant are scattered.
And the scan will catch it. Divine Rapier next for Kunkka, so back-to-back replays with Divine Rapiers. Very cool.
Dire's
They'll
top
TP in, they'll try for it. There's the Tempest double. They gotta push out the top lane. The Swashbuckle comes in. They need to be careful. They Need to block a hook shot coming in. Rubik needs to position himself well enough. They'll throw the Spark Wraith down. Lifestealer's here by himself. They'll go for the Rolling Thunder. Will actually steal the Unstable Concoction, I believe. And now the Rolling Thunder comes out. They'll get the Yule as that comes in onto the Undying. With Tombstone laid down in a nice spot by the trees. But still going after this Roche. Back into the pit they go. Got the track on the line as well as the Clockwork and Kunkka. Line will end up falling. It's another kill here for Lifestealer, putting himself at 25-2-9. He's also got the Aegis. Axe picked up for the Undying. He is so farmed, now stealing 10 on every decay. Hook shot lands on the Torrented Arc Warden. Force Staff out of the boat's reach, but the finger comes out as well as the Hex. There's the stun, there's the kill. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter tried to kill the Alchemist, who charges up a stun and will stun himself. They look for the Undying. Hook shot. Swashbuckle. Decay, that's 10, but oh, that damage coming in from Kunkka. Oh my. Alchemist will take the tier 3. Meanwhile, Hookshot comes out. Lifestealer is blocked off from this fight, but the Alchemist still dies. Take a look back as they pop the Aegis on the Lifestealer. And now they're going to try and get the second kill onto the Lifestealer. Oh, man! That Cleave again doing so much to the Lifestealer, but it's now, now enough. Oh, my! Kunkka coming in and just throws the Mike Tyson of cleaves. Arc Warden, he just bought back. Torrent. Rod, they can't get too close. Undying has 50 strength. Finger comes out. There's another 10. Racking it up. And the Bounty Hunter will buy back. They look over. And they will finally get the kill on the line. Yeah, this is a replay, chat, once again. A viewer request replay. Oh, Rod of Atos. Still at 50. Decay every 2 seconds. As well as plus 50 on the decay duration. That's so crazy. Just random viewers who requested their game. Rolling Thunder. Bouncing around. There's the Tombstone. Throws the Decay. He's at 30 right now. They've got the Telekinesis. Decay up again. That's going to be another 10. And then they will... Ooh, another Decay? Doesn't actually have the mana for it. So Pango ends up escaping. Look back into the Clockwork. The Force Staffs come out. Alchemist comes in to kill the Arc Warden. Now he cleans up the Bounty Hunter. And he'll get the Tombstone too. Neither of those heroes have buyback. Undying. Not a lot of mana. And we'll actually use what he's got to try and TP, but the cogs. Oh, God. Undying. Hustle. Run.
Radiant are scanning.
Are you kidding me? They know he doesn't have TP. That's insane. Where is you at? How did he get out of that? They know he doesn't have a TP. Dun 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 dun.
We'll take that.
Now he's got the TP with the boots of travel. It was on cooldown for a while. What is that clench? The ultimate clench.
A little something extra for the effort.
Kunkka still wants this Divine Rapier. That should be Ags on the Lion, right?
Go for my master.
Pango
Double
dead.
damage.
He's out on the Mjolnir, so he's got no buyback. Puts the Ags on the Kunkka. Okay. I feel like the Lion would have been much more worth it. Rubik now goes Ags.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Scythe coming out for the Undying. I think that's what allowed the Rubik to go for the Ags. Undying's got 20,000 net worth. He's looking really good.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Boom! There it goes.
Shot attempt.
Dire's top shrine is under
Trying to make
attack.
this an evilly. Oh, God, Undying. He may have a Hex, but he's unable to use it. Shot again. That hits the Arc Warden, and now the Lotus Orb is used as the telekinesis comes out from the Rubik, who does have Rolling Thunder. Bounty Hunter coming over. Will cleave to get the kill. Another Ags picked up by the Alchemist. That should be for the Lion, yeah?
Precious bounty.
And there it is. So that's Lion with Ag Synth, Kunkka with Ag Synth, Clockwork with the Ags Synth.
Radiant are scanning.
So it's 56 to 55, 12,000 net worth lead. They have not been able to pierce the high ground, however. Clockwork coming in with the battery assault interval being very fast. But ooh, Life Stealer finds the Lion and will get the kill. The Rolling Thunder, that comes out from the Rubik. That hits onto this Clockwork. The Lotus Orb will be used, and now, well, Rubik's got himself the Alchemist ulti. They get the kill onto the Lion, and now they look over as Alk unable to do anything. He's got no buyback. Once again, caught out here without buyback. This was a position for Clockwork. The game is an hour old. So, unfortunately, well, I would say fortunately, rolls are starting to melt. We're no longer just this or just that. There's so much more here for him to do.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Roshan 30. The Arc Warden has just been so underfarmed for what he's supposed to be at with this kind of time. Coming over.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Scotty now picked up here for the Arc Warden. I think Lifestealer is just kind of holding on to gold now. He's just so farmed. Might be able to get rid of the armlet. Yes, this is Aegis Cheese Refresher Shard. And nobody on the Radiant coming over to contest this. Question is, who takes this? And it looks like it's going to be the Arc Warden. Although, realistically, I don't think they could kill the Lifestealer unless they find him by himself. He'll pick up the cheese as well as the... Oh, he picks up everything. Okay, it looked like Arc Warden was setting up to take that. So we hit the hour mark. We'll see what the Dire can do with Roche. With the third Roche of the game. Heart picked up for the Clockwork. He's been farming really well. Hook shot coming out, but the telekinesis is there. They'll throw the Fade Bolt. Lotus Orb's back. They try to kill this Arc Warden. He's got the cheese. But now here comes the Lifestealer. Let's see what he's able to do. The Abyssal Blade comes through for the Pangolier. They've also got the Lion coming out with a Hex. Alchemist coming over, stun thrown, and now the Abyssal Blade hits, but they've also got the hookshot coming out from the Clockwork. They'll blow up this Lifestealer. This is the first time they've been able to do so. So now they look for more. The Lifestealer dead again. The Rubik goes down as well. 2 lives weren't able to help him, but they kill off the Clockwork. This Alchemist is doing so much, but 2 tombstones down, not gonna matter. The Undying ends up falling. Oof. They lose a lot there. Dire. They had just taken Aegis Cheese Refresher Shard. And it is not enough. The buybacks from the Lifestealer as well as the Rubik. Here they go to try and take some buildings.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Back up to 20,000 net worth lead. Arc Warden sent his Tempest double over top. And ooh, Bounty Hunter dead for the 15th time. But that's good considering he had died 11 times in like the first 20.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Precious bounty.
We'll take that.
So they break the 2-2. They try to push these creeps to the tier 3, unable to do any damage.
Masts on this
Double
brigand.
damage picked up here for the Kunkka,
Goes into 6.
who has gone into the Lincolns. Alchemist coming over. Bounty stunned, silenced, did again. And he just bought back.
That's you.
But can the Alchemist get out of this? Oh, they force staff past him. Now they see him again. They've got the silence as well as the nullifier. He's dead. He's got buyback, however. Lifestealer is still able to rip through these heroes. And this is a game like this without really the Arc Warden doing as much. He's died almost 20 times. Hasn't really felt like a factor this entire game. To be fair, it feels like the game has been 3v5 the entire time. So if the Arc Warden can start getting involved and start doing something, maybe ratting out this game, the Dire still have a chance. 20,000 net worth ahead. Level 25 is the lifestealer. He bought back, so he doesn't need this 5,000 gold. He just needs to find a way to use it. Abetos, ooh. Undying also uses himself, but the Hex comes through. Let's see what they're able to do to kill this Clockwork. The Abyssal Blade, the stolen hook shot, they'll finally grab the kill, but the Fade Bolt bounces back as well as the finger, but it's just a flesh wound. And this is Hookshot now with an Ags on the Rubik.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
So that's pretty good. Bots 2 here for the Lifestealer. And now a 19,000 net worth lead, but again, it really it almost feels like the net worth doesn't matter. It's going to come down to positioning. Lifestealer does have enough here to
What need have I
destroy the Radiant side, given the right combination with his team.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Alchemist just building Ags from this point, when in reality, maybe he could just give a Moon Shard here to the Kunkka. He's already got Ag synth on everybody but the Pango. There's no reason to be building Ags. Ag stock doesn't exactly rise if you buy more Ags. Divine, like a Moon Shard here with Divine Rapier by the... Whew! Jesus. Quick math, that is 764 damage. But they find the Alk. He's got a Divine Rapier, but he does not have a second life. So they kill the Pangolier. Now they've got the Hex. That comes through. He's trying to get the kill, but it's not going to be enough. The 4-staff forward line comes in. Finger on one. Not going to matter. They pick up the gem. Kunkka with double damage. Ugh. That is so disgusting. And now, they've got the X. Kunkka gets Lincoln's popped. He's hexed up. The Clockwork's got to run. They've got the Yules. The boat's going to be coming in. That's actually a great boat. Because he's got that eggs, it's able to push people away, and that probably kept him alive. That definitely kept him alive. His LinkedIn's had been popped. He was vulnerable. Wow. That's the real Arc Warden. Dead again. And no buyback. Just can't keep throwing your life away as the Arc Warden.
We'll take that.
Amazing what you'll find laying around. Illusion.
Go for my master.
Still a 19,000 net worth. Lead has sat at this point for a while now. So we are just about 70 minutes into the game. Clockwork now going for BKB. Divine Rapier on the Kunkka. He desperately needs the Aegis, which Roche is up. Pango's Illusion spots this. And Swashbuckle comes in, and there's the Rolling Thunder, but they've got the Telekinesis. Just gets knocked out in the first round. Kunkka. Oh, there goes the Rubik. Short of the buyback, Lifestealer grabs his. These buildings are melting. Absolutely melting, but the Pango is dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh my god. They technically hold for now. God, just absolutely one-shots him. That was ridiculous. And he's got buyback. He just needs this Aegis. He needs to be carrying Aegis.
Not so safe harbor, eh? Ah, clear sailing now. Thanks to
Lifestealer taking a touch of damage. Alchemist is in Roche. 0.14 seconds on attack speed. That's disgusting. $31,000 net worth lead here. Almost 50,000 net worth for this Alchemist.
Illusion.
Yes, X marks the spot.
They're gonna try and finish the game. We'll see what they're able to do. And the hook shot in. And Kunkka has his Lincoln's popped. He missed a late hit! Oh, the Divine Rapier's on the deck! Somebody's got to pick that up. Somebody's got to grab that, but they kill the Rubik. And now the Divine Rapier's in the hands of the Clockwork, who goes in, trying to do all he can. They lose the Lifestealer, who's dead for 2 minutes. The Kunkka buys back, but they look over, and the Clockwork's in the cogs. He's dead, but he's got the Aegis. So he's holding on to this Divine Rapier. Spirit Vessel, he dropped. And the hook shot, is he going to be able to escape?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Players here.
He escapes with a Divine Rapier and gives it back to the Kunkka. Lifestealer is dead for 88 seconds. No buyback. Matabetos popping the Lincolns. You look over his Clockwork. Hook shots in. Kunkka pulls back the Bounty Hunter, doing a little bit of damage. The Spirit Vessel is going to be placed on him. Clockwork making a lot of space for the rest of his team as Alchemist comes on forward. They've got the Undying. What does he have right now? 50 strength, but there's the Hex. The right clicks. Is it going to be enough? The Arc Guardian is just scratching the surface. He's unable to get the kill on the Clockwork, and now he works over, but he's got that cheese. So Kunkka, boat. That's going to land. The Soul Rip comes through. Kunkka's in a bit of trouble with the Tombstone down. Needs to be careful. Bounty Hunter, and it's down again. This time he's got no buyback. It's the Undying who's got the Divine Rapier. As well as 70 extra strength. Stun. Hex. of Atos. So Rip trying to get away. Clockwork. He's dead. Divine Rapier is now here for the Undying.
Deadly swift.
They held without the Lifestealer.
Jackpot.
Oh, boy. Oh. Tango. Silenced. Tracked. Shiva's Rage. Looking at the Alk. Thought for a moment that they were able to do it. That was such a hold there. The Divine Rapier into the hands of the Dire again. This time for the Undying, who now immediately builds into a Moon Shard. Hookshot misses the Lifestealer. But the Bash, the Abyssal Blade. First hit Bash, gets the Abyssal Blade. Now the Hex comes out from the line as well as the Finger. With the Rage, the turnaround. Now they've got the Abyssal Blade. He was in the Rolling Thunder. Oh boy, gotta be careful. Undying hit with the Finger. He needs to be throwing these decays, but Divine Reaper's down again! It's picked up by the Alchemist, but he's dead! Lifestealer gets the kill. They look over Lion. One more shot. He'll fall. They leave the prize of the Divine Rapier here for the Lifestealer.
Dire's Ancient is under attack. Dire's turret has been hit.
The Ancient exposed. Your strongest hero has the Divine Rapier now.
Illusion.
Wow. And it's just jumped to the top of the net worth. "76 minutes in." Whew. My God.
And it's off.
Lifestealer leading the front. There was an attempt made by the Kunkka to push the Lifestealer into the
Radiant's middle
base.
barracks are under attack.
Was unable to do so.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Hook shot, Clockwork, but that's the Tempest double. They've got all 5 heroes here. Lifestealer needs to position well enough because he is down in Arc Warden, who is forced to defend the base with the Ancient exposed. The Rolling Thunder comes in. That's going to actually land on the Lifestealer, who uses that Rage, looks over. The Abyssal is going to come out from the Pangolier. They've also got the hook shot. The BKB is going to be popped by the Clockwork, turning over, looking for the Alchemist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. See you later. The Finger comes in. That lands on the Lifestealer as well as this Undying, but they find the Lion. He'll be racked down as the Finger comes in from the Rubik with an Ags. He'll get the kill. The boat pushes 3 heroes back together, but the Pangolier's dead as well. Buyback used by the Alchemist. And actually going into the base will be the Pangolier, but the hook shot coming in, kills the Arc Warden. Oh, the base is exposed. Lifestealer comes back, gets the Hex, down goes the Alchemist, looks over at the Clockwork, he's used up. Here comes the Rubik, hook shot over, Finger thrown by the Rubik. Now the chase is on with the decays being used. They try to pull the creeps out of here. They still have the Kunkka alive. Clockwork trying to build some space, and the hook shot away. Does Kunkka have buyback?
Dire's Ancient
No.
is under attack.
Oh, they spot them both. Lifestealer. Oh, the plays! The Hex! Oh, my! That has been the play the whole time. There's the Hex again. Nullifier comes out. Clockwork with creeps invading the base. They'll get the kill to the Undying with the BKB being pop out the Clockwork as well as the buyback being used. The hook shot away. Oh, my. Has to stop the creeps with Tombstone. He did buy back. Fortunately, when he went for that Moon Shard, he had the Divine Rapier in his hands, and now he doesn't.
Dire's Ancient is under attack. Dire's Ancient is under attack.
Oh, boy. Everybody's about to be back alive for the Radiant. Oh, oh! A Clockwork! He's been found! BKB is going to be popped, but... Oh, no. Hook shot again away. Getting distracted. Only the Lifestealer and the Bounty Hunter have buyback for the moment. They look over at the Lion being super cocky. Oh boy, but they're finding the Kunkka. They've got the Yules, they've broken the Lincolns, and they've got the Spirit Vest on him as well. The Hex! Woo! They just ripped through this man who had been dominating the game for so long. But now, irrelevant. He's no longer here. The finger that's stolen by the Rubik with a 50 extra spell amp. They get the kill, but Lifestealer is dead. He's got buyback. And back into the fight as Alchemist. He's dead once more. They've also found the Clockwork. He's bashed up, hexed up, lifted up, and thrown down. 4 heroes dead again on the Radiant side. Push down mid. As long as they don't pull a boom ID,
Ancient is under attack.
they should win this game.
Dire's Ancient is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
There it is.
Radiant's middle tower
Ancient.
has fallen.
Nobody coming back up.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
And that
Dire's
is
structures are fortified.
it.
Dire victory.
Wow. Now that was a game